TheGlobeTravel.com, and I'm super excited because today I'm doing a video I've wanted to do a long time. I love those videos where people go on Wish.com and buy stuff, and I'm always really curious how it turns out. So I really want to do one regarding travel because I browse around on Wish.com on occasion, like dreaming about doing a video about it, and I come across a lot of travel related items. And I've actually noticed that some of these items are things that I've purchased before on Amazon, but it's just maybe a generic version, or I don't really know. I don't know what's happening, but some of them I know are really good. So it made me really curious, like, what about the other Wish.com? There's my dog Sadie, by the way. You itchy? I thought, what about the other Wish.com items? Like, are they all quality? I've heard a lot of like rumors, like negative things about them. I bought a couple of things for myself the other day that had nothing to do with travel, and I kind of liked them. So anyway, I just thought it might be interesting to make a travel video, like looking up travel related items on Wish.com. So I really want to do that with you guys today, and I'm super hyped about it. The only downside about making this video today is it's probably going to take like a month and a half for the items to come in. So I probably won't be able to finish the video until like after Thanksgiving or something like that, but that's okay. I'm really looking forward to buying those things with you guys and also to seeing how they turn out. So anyway, thanks for watching in advance. All right, so let's go shopping. The goal is to spend $50 or less with shipping on travel-related products on Wish.com. I already came to Wish.com and did a search for the terms travel and travel accessories. I tried a few different things that had the word travel in them, and I made a wish list that had these items. So I narrowed it down to these for a variety of reasons. And while I do kind of want to talk about a couple of them that I decided not to buy and explain why in the context of the ones that I did decide to buy, I also am not going to go into detail with each and every single item because it would make for a really long video. And I am hoping that, at least with some of these items, I might come back through later and purchase them on another video. So the first thing I want to start off with as something I did buy are these bags here at the bottom. I actually didn't buy these bags, just to be clear. I've bought the teal and the blue of these bags before. I bought them for $10, I think, maybe $12, as a set of 2 on Amazon.com before Paul and my dad and I went to Italy this summer. Now, these little bags were great because they fold really flat. They actually tuck into that little pocket you can see on the front. So you would think maybe I'd get more of those, but instead I bought this one here. So I just loved the way this one looked, and it actually looked like the material on this would be a lot sturdier. Now you'll also notice that there are these clear plastic bags that I have 2 of them on the list. This one in the upper center, the one with the handles, is the one that I actually bought. I decided to get this because, well, partially these clear bags were under travel because of the ability to take these through TSA security lines. So they want you to have your toiletries in a clear plastic bag. And if you had these in a carry-on item, your toiletries already stored in them, they'd be really easy for TSA to check. I decided to get it though because of this bag that has a big handle. So the reason I decided to get that is there's a lot of stadiums that also are moving towards a clear bag policy for safety's sake. So these could be, NFL stadiums. They can also be concert hall venues. And I can put my toiletries in this if I need to and take it through carry-on, but then I can turn around and dump out my stuff at the hotel, put this, like make this into basically a clear purse, and then be able to go through my concert that night without having to worry about packing an extra bag. So I figured I'd buy that and see how the quality is. I did not buy these 6 bags in the middle. I also did not get the passport holder. I've been thinking a lot about getting one just because I think they're cute, but it wasn't necessary, and I just didn't want to buy something that I thought was okay just for the sake of buying something. The map in the middle, I totally got suckered into buying. I've always wanted one of these scratch-off maps, and they actually had a really small size. Yesterday when I was browsing it, it was free. You just paid shipping. Now I think the shipping was $4, but I figured, hey, since I'm doing this travel video, I can see if this $4 map actually is of any quality whatsoever. Plus, I really like to scratch things off. And if I decide I don't like it, maybe I'll just scratch off the whole world. Who knows? I'll come back to this little organizer, or actually I'll do it now. Down below it, there's this light blue pouch that the lady's putting the little wireless mouse into. And I really thought about buying this as an electronics organizer for travel. But I realized that as cheap as it was, Paul and I already have one of these. And I'm actually looking for something a little bit better than that. So I decided to buy this massive electronics organizer. Maybe I've gone overboard with it, but I bought this large size that has all of these spaces here and a center like divider. We carry, when we go out of the country, we have a converter, right? Not just a actual plug that fits like an EU style plug or whatever, but it actually converts the voltage. And so I decided that it's kind of bulky and I love it though, but I thought this would be a really nice case to actually be able to carry that and carry all our cords and all of our blocks. And so I thought it was pretty cool for $6. I figured the worst that can happen is if it's not the world's best cord organizer for us, I could always, I don't know, use it to organize something else. I'm not really sure what. So I got that. I did not buy this adorable bracelet in the middle, even though it was cute. I just was slowly running out of money. So the last thing that I bought, the fifth item I bought, which brought me with shipping up to I think it was $45. It might have been $47, was this strange bra and underwear and sock organizer. It's not really strange. I've noticed this material. It's really popular. I have a toiletry bag out of this material, and it looks like that foldable duffel bag that I've also purchased is made out of this same stuff. It's supposed to be waterproof. I do think it's funny that it's got a little printed picture of a bra and stuff on the front. The thing is, usually we just stuff all of that stuff into our mesh on the top of the suitcase, and that works perfectly fine. But it did occur to me that maybe there was a better way, a better way to travel with underwear, since everybody has to travel with it. And so I thought I would get one of these just to see if it was really worth it. I was thinking that maybe the way my husband and I travel, where everything's in one bag and we just shove everything into the mesh, maybe this would actually take up more space rather than less. But I thought, man, if I was traveling by myself and just taking carry-on bags, well, that looks a lot smaller than the other pictures. If I was just bringing carry-on bags, then maybe this actually would really help with my organization a lot. So I have absolutely no idea what to expect from this. I mean, look how tiny this underwear is. It's like children's underwear or something. But we're going to see. Waterproof portable storage bag for cosmetics, underwear, bras, socks, laundry. I don't know. Maybe this will end up being my electronics organizer if I don't like the other thing. We'll find out. So it's time to actually look at our items, and I'm also going to talk to you guys about how useful I think the items are actually going to be and whether or not I'm going to use them. So really looking at what I got 4 bags and a scratch off poster. So I'm just going to start with the scratch off poster because it seems to be the outlier. I would say overall, well, I'll open it up and show it to you guys first. So it's nice, it's black. When I first opened it, I thought there was some parts that were scratched off already, but they were not. So it was packaged well enough. This is not a already scratched off area, it's just the Caspian Sea. So anyway, I think it's kind of neat. I think it's gonna be fun to go through and scratch off. The states in America are not listed, which is fine. I would expect maybe a much larger map to have the details of the states, however. But, I haven't scratched this off yet, so I can't promise you that the guarantee is great or that the quality is great. but I think I paid like $3 or $4 for the shipping, and it was free, supposedly. So for $4 to get this thing, I can't really complain. It's nice and thick, you know. I'm excited to have a scratch off that I can actually experiment with and see if I really like one or want one, before maybe going to a bigger one. I would possibly use this brand. The back just has stuff about the earth on it. I haven't actually read through it. I would say overall, for the price, am I happy with it? Yes. Is the size and the detail, because it's small, which I knew when I bought it, is that going to be something I'm going to want to have, like, be my forever map that I frame or something? Not necessarily. You know, maybe if I had like a small, well, I do have a small office area. I was going to say like a small office area or something, then it might be useful. And I'll just have to test it out and see. So, okay. I'm going to start with the item that I went through already, and I know I'm never going to buy again. I mean, not start with, but for bags. So this is the nicely visually labeled sock, underwear, and bra holder, right? Which is partially what I found appealing about it. But what I don't find appealing about it is the fact that it holds next to nothing. This first area is just like flat, so maybe you could fold a couple like very thin, less than half an inch depth things there. There's this plastic part that has, it's a pocket, but again, like, I don't know what you put in it, right? Because this whole section is maybe an inch deep. And then there's these holders. Now the holders are fine. They seem durable. And actually the whole thing in that sense seems fine. But I would never be able to fit a pair of my underwear in it. Well, maybe my underwear, but definitely I could fit my sock. Like I have no-show socks. Those could fit in there. I don't think a regular pair of like sports socks or anything would fit in one of those pockets. And my underwear would probably get jammed in there enough, but it's just, why make this little tiny section? So I will say this, that as I was looking through this, well, I don't like it. I'm not going to use it for what I purchased it for. If I had a child traveling with me, this would be good, especially for, I don't know, carry-on or something. You could definitely pack like children's things in this, and that would fit just fine. Adult things, not so much in my opinion. Okay, so there's another section in here. There are 3 main compartments. That little section that I didn't find useful. This other section, which seems like it would be nice and deep, but this section has the same thing, and it goes the other way. So I guess you could make either part the deep part. But really it's just like this weird, billowy, I don't really know. I don't know. It just, if this was full, there's just all this extra bottom stuff. The other side just has extra stuff in it, like extra crinkly plastic liner. And again, you have the potentially world's smallest little underwear pockets here. And it's really crinkly. I don't know why that bothers me. It doesn't matter what it sounds like, if it's going to hold my underwear. But it just doesn't seem, I don't know. Definitely would not purchase it again if I truly was looking for a sock, underwear, bra organizer. No. That's a no. Okay. So let's go from one bad no to neutral. Let's go to a neutral item. Okay, so I have this plastic bag here, and it is a plastic bag. There is nothing more exciting to say about it. And I guess I knew that when I ordered it, because it's specifically, I was looking for something that maybe if I was doing carry-ons, I could like throw my toiletries in, go through TSA, right, through my little clear plastic bag like they want, and then I could just, you know, if I was going to a concert or a sporting event, a lot of the stadiums want clear plastic bags now for security purposes. So I thought, wow, this would serve a dual purpose. With that being said, it's cheaper than like if you were looking for a stadium bag or whatever. Those are like $30, but they are a little more purse-like. And this is just a little bit more like I feel, you know, I feel like I bought a set of pillowcases and that, or like I don't know, a set of sheets or whatever, and it comes in those like clear plastic holders that are, I don't know why they make them reusable. Though now that I'm saying that out loud, maybe I should have saved them so I can make them my stadium bag slash my clear toiletry, you know, carry-on item, like whatever. For the price, I want to say it was like $4 or $5. So compared to the high price things, is it worth it? Yeah. It's not a necessary travel item, however. Now that I own it, will I maybe use it? Maybe. I definitely will use it to go to like sporting events. I know that I will use it for that. So in that sense, for like $4, I'm happy for it. This thing we'll go with next. So this I have mixed reviews about, okay? So this is the electronics holder slash organizer. And there were 4 different styles. It seemed really neat. I already have a small, like little sort of folio, if that makes sense. Like it has one zipper and it opens up and it's got 2 little zipper pockets that I have put our electronics in for traveling before. And it's been really nice. I kind of recently also lost it. It's somewhere in my house. I keep putting travel related items together and then we can't find where we put them. I can't find where we put them. Let me rephrase that. So I thought, well, this would be cool for long distance traveling. I wanted a larger size electronics bag. With that being said, this is smaller than I imagined. And while there is plenty of space for little cords and it's well made, I don't think that when I'm traveling, I need this many cords, right? If I was traveling with like a lot of like really serious equipment, or like a laptop even, the cord would not fit in here, right? This is basically something you could put a phone charger cord in. It is like nice. If you have it nice and organized, it's going to keep it nice and tucked away. And in that sense, I really, really like it. It's just a little bit more than what I need. And, you know, there's a little zipper pocket, I guess, if you had like, I don't know, memory sticks or something. I don't really know, but you could put that in there. So I could put my cords in here. I can, and I'd be satisfied with that. This other half is sort of the deep side. All right. And it has this bigger mesh pocket that, because this is the deeper side, I feel like it can hold a lot more. You could put your charging blocks in here and your cords on the other side. So I will say that it comes with these little dividers that are Velcro dividers, which is super cool. So basically I can arrange them in here however I want and divide this thing up. So I could put in here the, maybe I can. Oh, I've got it backwards. I have everything backwards. With that being said, I bought the large size because I thought it was going to be a large size. And this is just, this to me is a medium sized bag. I just feel like it's medium. I really thought I actually was buying a bag that would be unnecessarily large for me. But now I've ended up with a bag that is going to be just fine, right? It's going to be just fine, right? So, we'll leave it at that for now. This bag, I love it. It doesn't look like much. It's not the world's prettiest bag. It says, "Wind blows, river flows" on it. I don't really know what that means, although I feel like it's vaguely travel related. Ding cow in the air travel is what it says. So I guess it's flying related. It is just a giant empty duffel bag, right? It does have this pouch on the front that you can use as a regular pouch. And it's got its label back in there again. And the idea is it does have double zippers, like a zipper inside and a zipper out. So what you do is you fold this bag and you tuck it, like fold it into the pocket, right? Like you fold it into itself and then you can zip it. So you just have this like thin little package that you can take with you when you pack, and you just stick it in your regular stuff, and then you can take it out and use it as an extra carry-on. So I bought these in a thin plastic. Paul and I took them to Europe. They were so useful. We ended up, those were our only carry-ons on the way back, and it had all our souvenirs and stuff in it, and it was great, and we loved it. This is a much more durable material. It's thicker. It claims to be water resistant. Maybe. I think maybe it is. It is that that type of water resistant material, like this purple bag. And I've seen a lot of like backpacks this year in this, but like in gray, lunch boxes and stuff. So I'm gonna take a leap of faith and assume it is a water resistant material. That being said, the ones that I got that were plastic and cheaper, they were thinner to begin with. So I never found it necessary to tuck it into its own pocket. And I'm not going to do this tucking in for this video because I actually have no idea how to do it. But nevertheless, is this a worthy purchase? Absolutely. This is the best thing to have because it's thin. You just toss it in your bag. It doesn't take up much space. And then no matter where you're going, even if it's just out of town for the weekend or whatever, you know you've got a backup bag in your suitcase that you can always toss stuff in, and you can rearrange stuff in your big bag, whatever you're checking, or even carrying on. And then this will be your like carry-on, like a big purse or something. So I really recommend that. Now, looking at all of my purchases together, right? The plastic bag, the map, the underwear thing, which I'm about to give away in just a few minutes, as soon as I'm done making this video, and the electronics holder. Do I think that these 5 things were worth $50? No. I think I paid $47 total. Now that included shipping, and that's it. It just included shipping, right? And really, if you think about it, it works out to be about $10 an item. Would I pay $10 just for one of these duffel bags? Absolutely, I would. Absolutely, I would. Do I think the electronics holder is worth $10 or $15? Absolutely. It's just not the size that I needed, right? Or it's not the size that I expected. Let me rephrase that. Would this map be worth $10? Possibly. I think it's a possibility. I wouldn't have paid $10 for one that small. I would rather have paid like $20 or $30 for a bigger one, but I'm glad to be able to play around with it and experiment. Is this worth $10? No. If it was marketed as something else and it was something I needed, maybe. But it wasn't. And even what they could market it as, a children's shoe thing holder or a makeup bag, would not be something that I would need or buy. So no, this was definitely a dud. I don't know. Is this worth $10? I'm not sure. Now that I've talked about just like buying something like a comforter for my bed and keeping the bag, maybe I should have done that. I don't know. I'm actually thinking that this is the same bag. They just didn't put pillowcases in it. I don't know, but probably not worth $10. With that being said, it depends on how badly you need a clear plastic bag. If I was just buying it for TSA, I'd say take a gallon Ziploc bag or whatever out of your pantry and stick your toiletries in that. But to take it into like a concert or something, it's way more substantial, and in that sense, it's worth it. Overall, I would have been happy paying $25 to $30 for these items rather than $50. But I really enjoyed unwrapping them anyway and getting them in the mail and seeing whether or not there's something that I like. And now I can give away that item, and I don't know, maybe someone will like it. I'm not really sure, hopefully. So thank you all for watching my video. I really enjoyed making it, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Hopefully I'll do another one. You should write down in the comments below if you want to see another Wish.com video or any other type of video you might like to see. Just let me know. Go to our website, laurenglobtravel.com, and you can go from there and like click on all our social media to follow us online. And otherwise, thanks for watching and have a great day.